all day to talk all night. We got the best midnight delight. We say those things we like to hear. We send those pics to disappear. Photon love and feel so good. I don't know, are you the one? Oh, I don't know, are you the one? Oh, we'll never see the face behind the glow. We'll never get to taste each other's flow. This photon love is real, but like a dream, it's just a dream. A secret place that no one knows. Just you and me, anything goes. We make these plans to come alive, but we both know that deep inside, this photon love is not for real. I don't know, are you the one? Oh, I don't know, are you the one? Oh, we'll never see the face behind the glow. We'll never get to taste each other's flow. This photon love is real, but like a dream, it's just a dream. Sometimes things get heavy. I don't know, you the one. I don't know, you the one. I don't know, you the one. I don't know, you the one.
It's okay. Not just us. This is a photon love. And we're all in it together.
We'll never see the face behind the glow. We'll never get to taste each other's flow. This photon love is real, but like a dream, it's just a dream. It's just a dream. It's just a I wanna be cool, I wanna have friends like everyone. I wanna get naked in the sun, I wanna look back at all the fun. Don't wanna be a fool.
My name is MISCHO, and I'm here from Earth 2137. My mission is simple, to defeat Dr. Algo. But I can't do it alone. I was sent here by the Galactic Federation of Time Travelers to remind you of your time travel mission and to put an end to the machine, once and for all. Greetings, fellow time travelers. It is your friend MISCHO. What is going on? Welcome to the show. The Galactic Federation of Time Travelers, Blink-182, in its original form, or the greatest form, is back in business. And to celebrate that, we're just going to jam on some Blink for a little while. Wasting time thinking about a girl. What a great song. What a great song that is. That song is called Wasting Time by Blink-182. And I actually did a cover of that song. Welcome to the show. Welcome, Rabbi. Welcome, Billy. Welcome, Juliana Corman. Welcome, Gregors Merkowitz. How you doing, GM? Nice to see you in here. Nice to see you, fellow time travelers. And did you hear the news that Blink-182 is back? Blink is back, fellow time travelers. And I have my own version of a Blink song that I did, and we can play it because it's my version. So let's see. Wasting Time by Blink. Here we go.
Wasting time thinking about a girl, stealing her away from her world. She and I would run away, and I'd think of all the things I'd say. We'd talk about important things, and I'd picture it in my dreams. She'd teach me about modern art, and I'd show her it's okay to fart, and maybe I'd impress her by being in a band, and maybe if I act real tough, she'd let me hold her hand, and maybe I'll win her heart by writing this song about her. Sometimes I sit at home and wonder if she's sitting at home thinking of me, and wondering if I'm sitting at home thinking about her, or am I just wasting my time? Remembering how she laughed at Kinko's when I made fun of that guy. Remembering the look she gave me when I told her that I used to fry. I really want to ask her out, but my ego can never take it. And even if I got the balls, you know that the cougar would never make it on. And in my town you can't drive naked. Yeah. Maybe I'd impress her by being in a band, and maybe if I act real tough, she'd let me hold her hand, and maybe I'll win her heart by writing this song about her. Sometimes I sit at home and wonder if she's sitting at home thinking of me, and wondering if I'm sitting at home thinking about her, or am I just wasting my time? Wasting my time. Am I just wasting my time? Am I just wasting my time? Wasting my time thinking about a girl.
That song's called Wasting Time by Blink-182. It's one of my favorite Blink-182 songs. Whoops. We don't need it to play again, that's for sure. But maybe I'll drop it in the Discord if you guys are into it. If you guys are into it, I can drop it in the Discord. So what do you think? The translation is lagging a little bit. Let's see. Hopefully it gets a little better. So like audio to video is lagging a bit. Is that what you're saying, Billy? Because I didn't change anything on my end. La. Let's see. Let me just do this real quick. See if it changes anything. Let's see if that works. Okay, the sound is good, but the image is weird. So maybe we're back in business right now. Let me know, fellow time travelers. Let me know how it's working. But since we're doing a little Blink-182 is very near and dear to my heart, fellow time travelers. Okay, so it's lagging a little bit. Let me know if it's fixed now, because I just... Sound froze for once too. Let's just see how it's going right now. Are we streaming 4K downstairs there, fellow time travelers? No? We're all good? All right, so I'll take you back to when I learned how to play guitar. Back in the day, I was 12 years old. Oh yeah, the sound is pretty stable. It's the video. Okay, is the video still messed up for you guys? Because right now it's looking pretty good for me. The CPU is riding hot. It's riding dirty. So maybe let's try to trash some of this stuff right here. Let me try to close this. See if we're going to soup things up. Computer's getting a little hot, if you know what I mean. And Rabbi, happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday. That is great stuff. So I'm just closing a few things. There's a few windows that are not necessary. Video is better now. Great. Great. We are on the road to rocking. On the road to rocking, fellow time travelers. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So the first song that I heard, like I used to play air guitar in my bed every day in elementary school, like grade 3, 4, 5. I would just really go crazy in my room after school. I'd listen to Green Day and Silverchair, Nirvana. Blink-182 wasn't out at that time. And sure, like Eminem came out and I was all excited about that. But no, when I was 12, I reheard Damn It for the first time, like in a few years. I heard Damn It when it came out the first time and I loved it. But it was only when I heard it again at my friend John Goldstein's house. And I heard this riff. I knew then and there that I needed to learn how to play guitar. I knew absolutely that playing guitar was an essential part of my life. Even though I hadn't yet had one, I was determined and obsessed with learning how to play guitar. And Damn It was the thing that said, you know what, I'm going to find a cheap guitar. It was a white Fender. It was a white Squire. It came in a kit. So the white Squire came with an amp, a tiny little Squire amp, a cable, and whatever you'd need to get yourself going. I turned on like as much distortion as I could, and it sounded like horse shit. It sounded horrible. It had all this feedback. So for example, it sounded like this. Let's see. It always sounded like this. And I'd play. That's actually not that bad because there's a second gate on here. But what a noise gate is it turns off the noise, right? Until you play. So I heard Damn It, and I said, holy shit, I need to learn how to play guitar. But I didn't know how to play guitar. There was no YouTube back then. There was no YouTube. I could watch them play on their music videos and the videos that I had, like I had DVDs, but I didn't know how they were playing. So I discovered these things called guitar tabs. I bought a DVD-ROM or something that I put, CD-ROM that I put in my computer, and that computer program was pretty much a guitar teacher. So it says this is what notes are, these are the strings, this is how you play tabs. And what a guitar tab is, if you don't know, fellow time travelers, it shows 6 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it has the numbers. Well, I said, cool. So I started learning, and I started learning Damn It like this. I was like, this is Damn It. And I was like, what? Why does it sound so different than Blink's? Like, I must suck. And I played it like that for a little bit, but I was reading the strings, obviously, all upside down. So when I went to, one day I went to school and there was this kid, Evan, who played guitar so fucking well. He was so good at guitar. He was so clean, so crisp. And I was like, hey man, do you know how to play Damn It by Blink-182? He's like, yeah, man, no problem. Check it out. It goes like this. Fuck.
whenever you want. There's no, because Drive with Dre, my brother, loves Blink-182 also. And he's potentially going to join the live. So it's whenever you're feeling it, brother. So do we have any Blink-182 fans in the chat? Do we have any people who even give a shit about this Blink reunion? Because it really is exciting for me. I am extremely excited that they're coming back. I love Tom. While I loved Matt Skiba of Alkaline Trio, I didn't I liked some of their albums. I think they did 2 albums. I liked a couple songs. But for me, it's Mark, Tom, and Travis. It's the Mark, Tom, and Travis show. That's what it's always been. And those are the glory years of my life. Blink-182 is just like, let's see here. Let's get a different tone going. So actually I can get a better tone track, new track, guitar, check this out, guitar. This is a very close tone to that one. Beautiful, beautiful. Loved it. I remember, and then the chorus of that song. Science of holiday. Hope you enjoy it this time. We gave it all away. The quiet, the loud. That came after Boxcar Racer. So, did it come after? No, it did not. It came before Boxcar Racer, but you could tell that Tom was really, really into it at the time. Doing that quiet, loud, more alternative, more like this like heavier vibe. So, fellow time travelers, I was actually running around before this live. I forgot about the live, but time got away from me because I'm moving out of Montreal. We went to visit a place today. I had to go to the bank for something. It got super delayed, so it is what it is. So just getting things in order here. But yeah, let's see who's in the chat. The internet is just really not working right now. It's boiling in here. Guys, sit back there. I'm going to take this off. I can get you in there. Oh, it's going to say Sweet Yule, but whatever. You are Sweet Yule. It is so hot in here. All right, cool. Let's see how this is going. Dre? You look great, man. Yeah, you look amazing. You might have to change something because you're going to be fucking boiling. Yeah, look, Sweet Yule. So I'll remove that. And yeah, your mic's back there. You got to bring the mic closer. Got to bring the mic closer, brother. So we got brother in town here. We got brother live. So yeah, let's just shoot the shit about Blink-182. Hold on. It doesn't go anymore.
All right.
All right. You sound great.
Cool.
Excellent. So tell us about what was going on with Blink-182 for you.
Before we do that, where am I supposed to look?
You're supposed to look straight at the camera if you can. Just adjusting you in real time here.
Like that?
Yes. No, that's
all right.
All right. So everybody, this is Drive with Dre.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Nice to see y'all.
I'm just adjusting this here. I'm no pro yet.
I'm like the cool brother.
You definitely are
I'm the cool brother that makes an appearance every now and then.
That's how it works.
Cool.
That's how it works. And you know what the beauty of this is? Wait, let's see. Why is it dark up there? Yeah, just go.
What are the topics today?
The topics today, because obviously I had 4 seconds to figure out the topics.
Yeah, you just got home.
Yeah, I just got home. Here, wait, I'm trying to fix MISCHO cam here. But we're having a... Because it looks like...
Is Al in the room?
No, I don't think so. Al, has 72 meetings a week, a day.
See that?
Okay, so Dre,
Yeah.
what did you tell us the lead up? You knew something was coming with Blink.
Yeah, I sure did. A couple days ago, the Blink Instagram went dark, and by dark I just mean they deleted everything. So everyone started speculating, and then that was like 5 days ago, and then 2 days ago, random billboards started popping up in Latin America. So everything under the USA, and then people were like, "Oh, what's going on here? There's an announcement that's imminent." And then boom, today woke up this morning, 8 a.m. First thing I saw, Travis Barker posted that Blink-182 is back. They're going on a world tour. But that wasn't the huge news. I'd seen Blink at least 5 times in my life. The big news was Tom DeLonge going to be back in the band, the original guitar player, singer, guy who created the band with Mark. Is he going to be back? That's really what anyone cared about. And alas, Tom DeLonge posted, or Blink-182 posted, Blink is back. Tom is back. New album is coming. World tour is coming. Single on Friday. I said, well, this is going to be a great day. This is going to be a great week. Something to look forward to for Friday. We've been busy moving, trying to leave one country and enter the next. So it's been quite chaotic, especially all of us living here together. It's very rare that we do that. We've been on our own for years. But we're fighting the good fight. But that was some great news. And yeah, we're pumped up. Blink is, when I was in the band, that was like the biggest influence for me. Travis Barker, drums, Mark Hoppus, bass, Tom on guitar. And pretty much the reason MISCHO started writing music was because of Tom and the song Damn It. He heard that riff. He was like, yo, I got to try that. Got a guitar. I think it was the first riff he learned. Blink isn't particularly complicated.
It was pretty tough, though, as the first thing to learn.
If you never picked up a guitar, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I used to play it fucked up. I used to play it like this because I was explaining to the time travelers that there was no YouTube videos to teach you how to read tabs back then. So I bought a disc that I put into the PC, and there it had lessons on how to learn how to play guitar. And obviously I couldn't read because I was playing Damn It like this.
Do you have a disc anywhere? Because I still play Damn It like that.
Yeah. And then I was saying that I went to school, and this kid who actually knew how to play guitar, me when I was 12, hey, you know how to play Damn It by Blink-182? And he went like this with the utmost swag.
Who was that?
His name was...
Is that Bernstein's old guitar player?
Maybe. What was his name? Evan Roeder.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evan Roeder had the swag guitar playing.
All right.
So he was really good. But back to Blink. You knew this was coming.
Yeah, I felt it in my loins.
When we were back in the day when we played in our band Vista Cruiser, you were originally the bass player.
Oh, yeah, I was.
And you were you loved Mark Hoppus. You were totally vibing on Mark Hoppus forever.
Yeah, man. That's the reason I started playing bass.
Why? What is the reason you quit bass?
The reason I quit bass is because, I don't know, I had a big interest in drums. I wanted to figure out how I could annoy my parents the most. What was that? Buy a drum set. All right, let's do it. So I said, hey, Dad, I want to play drums. And he was like, all right, well, let's go to the music store. I was fortunate enough that he bought me a beginner drum kit. Then that was it. I started playing, and I got pretty good pretty fast. And I didn't play bass for a long time after that. And now I don't play either of them very regularly because I've been living off grid for the last 3 years. But I'm very excited to get back to playing drums. It's one of the things I enjoy doing the most, and it's great cardio.
It is great cardio, and you are a great drummer.
I try.
You learned how to play the drums pretty quick.
Yeah.
I guess compared to learning bass versus learning a string instrument versus learning drums is, I don't know, there's no fucking notes. You just have to have the groove.
You got to have the groove. You got to have a good ear, and it's whether it's bass or drums. It's the backbone of the band. It's the rhythm of the band, and I am the backbone. I am the rhythm.
It sure is. I always feel like you suited the drums more than you suited the bass.
Okay, fair. Why? It's because I'm a small guy and basses are huge.
Maybe. I just feel like you look cooler as a drummer than a bass player.
I enjoy playing drums more than bass anyway, so
So it translates.
that works. I do enjoy playing guitar too.
You're pretty good. You've gotten quite good.
Pandemic things.
Yeah. You gotta learn to shred. No, he doesn't shred, but he can play a mean chord progression, that's for sure.
I can play the bare bones that just makes everyone go, "Oh, he's good."
Yeah. Well, you know what to do. That's like, I think a lot like Tom. So while you loved Mark and Travis,
Yeah.
I think as you've gotten older, you start to love Tom more.
Yeah, because just besides for the happy punk rock songs, I relate with Tom deeply in not only his lyrics and his songs with Angels and Airwaves about hope and prosperity and all that stuff, but everything Tom does is the stuff that I'm very fascinated with, which is like sci-fi, UFO. He's writing books. He's just doing all the good stuff.
Yes. Tom, yeah, he had the song Aliens Exist, on Enema of the State.
Track 4.
Track 4. Is it track 4?
No, it's track 3.
Okay. I can't play the songs here because then
Your YouTube is frozen there.
No, I pressed pause.
Ah,
Yeah, I just pressed pause. I just want to see if it was alive. But yes, I'm very happy that Tom is back because Tom at the, I guess, would you say he left at the height of Blink? I don't know if it was the height of Blink.
I would say the album before he left was the height of Blink, but Tom left to go pursue his passions, which were his kids. He was seeking the truth, so he wanted to find out a little bit more about what's really going on in the world, and that's what he's been doing. He wanted to make movies, he wanted to write books, he wanted to hang out with his kids, and Blink-182 was such a huge machine that he didn't want to respond to the corporates, to the record labels who just wanted him to pump out albums. I can relate with that because what's the fun in pumping out an album if you're not feeling it or you don't have anything specific to sing about? So he was like, well, fuck this. Can I swear on here?
Yeah, man.
Fudge this. And he went and did his own thing. And anyway, he'd been in and out of the band back and forth, never officially quit. And I think the band finally accepted that he wants to do his own things and pursue his endeavors. But now he's back. And we got a new album and a world tour coming out. So that's the only thing that matters. And if he takes another break after this, I don't care, as long as we got what we got.
Yeah, I'm here for it. And
You're
it
going
seems
to
like
open for them, I think, in 2 years. Not next year, but in 2 years.
year and a half.
Year and a half. Okay.
Year and a half,
1.5.
MISCHO is opening for Blink.
Yeah.
Everyone else is going to open for me before that.
Can I play drums?
Yeah, you can.
Nice. It's either drums or flute.
It's a close one.
I'm good with my lips.
It's a close one. So did you hear the teaser song that was in the trailer?
I did, yeah.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was pretty good. It got better as I heard. I heard 30 seconds of it. I can play it right here.
No, we're not supposed to do that.
Oh, we can't do that.
Yeah.
It's even if it's unreleased. It's a hack.
What do you mean? I guess it's a hack, but
Anyway, they posted a 30-second clip on their TikTok account.
oh really?
Yes.
Oh, because I only heard the one from their video where they said everybody's coming.
no,
they
here. I can technically play this for you.
Okay, cool.
Let me find it. Hold on.
It's because from TikTok.
1 second.
Okay, this is coming in live right now.
Hold on. There it is, 30 seconds. And then you get in the chorus Mark and Tom singing together, which is something all the kids wanted, including
Yes,
myself.
of
So
course.
that's pretty awesome.
We
I
love
like
hearing
that.
them together. Trin is here, by the way.
Hey, good morning.
The song seems like a jokey song. I think it's called Edging, right?
It is. I edged yesterday.
Oh, nice. Good for you. Did you internalize that semen retention, bring it up to your pineal gland and illuminate yourself?
Nah,
Now you just let it grow?
I let it go and hit my dog in the face.
Whoa, you
I'm
let her rip.
kidding, I'm kidding,
It's
I'm
a very
kidding.
Blink-182 joke.
Yes. No, I didn't edge.
Okay,
So-
so it's a very Blink-182 joke. I think it's, when I hear that, I'm not like, oh my God, this is the greatest song I ever heard.
No, it's just fun to hear them sing together again. Whether it was crap or good, just hearing them together just brings joy to me.
I like the production. You hear the drums?
Yeah, production sounds good. I'm pretty sure it's my Instagram friend, K Thrash, who did it because he posted about it.
Okay.
And he's the one who works with Travis.
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't assume that he'd be playing guitar on it.
No, not playing guitar, but he's a sound engineer. He's the guy who's in studio, who does, hits record and sets it all up.
Yeah, Billy Dewar says, "Hope you'll get no copyright strikes." No, I don't think so.
Nah.
No, I think
No,
we
because the song is not even released yet. So it's like there's nothing to copyright.
yeah, exactly. It's
We
not-
can technically record that and release it ourselves.
yeah, because we're watching TikTok, right? It's on TikTok, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
So what does Blink do on their TikTok,
I have no
or is
idea.
it a fresh account?
I really don't know. I'm
Oh.
not huge on
Well, I
TikTok.
thought you were just on it.
No, it was an Instagram post and someone took it from their TikTok and posted it, a Blink fan page.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Sweet Yule says that she's very excited to see Blink-182 again.
Yeah, me too.
Live.
I can't. Is it last time I saw? No, 2 times ago that I saw Blink was with Sweet Yule before you guys were dating.
Whoa.
Y'all were just friends.
Yeah, we were just friends.
Yeah,
Just friends. That was 2016 or something. Something around there.
something like that. But Tom DeLonge posted a video or a photo today saying that he's very excited that this is the best record, the best Blink record he's ever made.
That's pretty incredible to hear. I'm excited as a fan of Blink, as a fan of songwriting, to hear what they do, because I know during the era of Matt Skiba that they were co-writing with a bunch of people. Like Mark, Travis, and Skiba and Feldman were co-writing with a bunch of people.
You didn't like that, I think. You didn't mind it, but you
I thought
you
the
brought
songs-
that up today. You said it sounded like, or the other day we were listening to a song and you're like, it sounds like 30 different people were like writing this verse.
Yeah, like every line is the most clever line in the world, and it just sounds like, it doesn't feel like a person wrote that from the soul. It just felt like a collective wrote it. It was like the Borg.
Yeah, I hope Blink goes back to basics with this one. Doesn't overcomplicate it. Like Tom has his Angels and Airwave stuff, which everything is like sequenced and fancy and whatever. I hope this is just more raw, old school Blink vibes,
Yeah,
or at least a hybrid between the old and the new.
I do remember Tom always saying that the band should write the songs and no one else.
Well, then
And if he's back, I would assume,
they did it the old school way.
yeah, they did the old school way.
I hope they recorded it all together. I don't know, because Tom lives in San Diego. The other guys live in LA.
Yeah, I hope so too. I don't know if it's that far. Well, it is kind of far.
Yeah, who knows?
What's that drive? We did that drive a couple of times.
About 3 hours.
3 hours. Well, I'm sure they made the time for it.
And they probably also took a helicopter or a PJ, made it quicker.
Do you think that there's Tom Trin says, it sounds like Tom needs some funds and I'm all for it.
Yeah, probably.
Well, look,
I need some too.
we all definitely need some funds, but it's funny you say that, Trin, because I was talking to the boys in studio yesterday and I was like, Tom is an artist, but I feel like he also has a lifestyle where he invests a lot in his own projects. Angels and Airwaves is great, but I don't think it's making him a millionaire. I remember he sold all his gear, right? Like he was selling like everything he had, and we're like dealing with storage units and all this shit, and we're seeing how like fucking shit adds up. So when there's an opportunity to get the band back together to make fucking $20 million, I'd say he was like, you know what? It's the perfect time for it.
And to have a blast also. It's like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
it
not a
was so
task.
fun.
Mark, who was his best friend for years, his bandmate, went through cancer and chemo and like was pretty scary shit. So, you know, that gets everyone thinking. And Tom never said he was quitting Blink. He just said he wanted to focus on other projects and he would do Blink when he's ready. And if the other guys would take him, he'd be down. So I guess it all worked out. And Travis Barker was afraid of planes since his crash like 15 years ago. I'm not very fond of the Kardashians, but Kourtney Kardashian is the one who got Travis to fly again, and he's been flying all over the world. So now we can get a world tour. We can get those cool Australia shows again, those Japan shows. The crowd's going nuts.
Hell yeah, Kourtney Kardashian.
Yeah. So thank you, Kourtney. Oh yeah. So yeah, and I'm assuming, which I think is kind of cool, because like, if you said 2 years ago Travis Barker, most people would not know who he is. Like, besides for like music punk rockers, they would not really know who he is.
Well,
But now-
rappers did.
Rappers did, yeah. But now, thanks to the Kardashians, I have a feeling that Blink-182 is going to be even bigger on the map, because if he goes back on tour with this big band that created the man who is Travis Barker, this is going to be documented. It's going to be on the probably season 2 of the Kardashians. It probably all revolves around that. which I think is going to be great to see them behind the scenes. I never watched the Kardashians until the last season, and I only fast forwarded to watch the Travis Barker parts, but it was all pretty cringeworthy.
Yeah, well, it's cut up and edited for its audience.
Yeah.
It does what it's supposed to do, and essentially, the Kardashians have proven that they essentially have a blog, like TV show, blog, vlog, right? They're pretty much YouTubers. They've been documenting their lives for the last 15 years or 12 years or whatever it is, and any product they put out now is $1 billion product because they've gained the trust and loyalty of so many people.
Yeah.
And now Blink is part of that because of Travis.
Yo, I think it's great for the band. I think it's going to bring them a lot of new listeners. It's going to bring a lot of hot chicks to the shows that I still won't be able to get anyway.
Bullshit.
Yeah, no, I think that's like a great part of it. I'm happy that the whole Kardashian Travis Barker thing, I think it's going to be great for the band. And like punk rock and rock in general is making a pretty good resurgence. So maybe some of their old songs will get repopular again. People like their new stuff. And Blink is like the top of that punk rock kind of vibe, right?
Yeah, they're the kings of pop punk. I feel like they're...
You said it was Green Day, but Green Day like...
No, I didn't say it was Green Day.
No. Like they're huge, but they became a little like too political, too angry, too annoying, too old.
They got...
Nobody cares about them anymore.
They almost got too serious, where I feel like when Tom left, both times, he wanted to get serious. He wanted to go out and experiment with himself and find himself and do what he needed to do. So I really feel like and touching on the comment here from Shervin Malik Wood, what do you think about the new song snippet? I think they're just having fun. I think the new song it's not like the best song I ever heard. It just seems like the guys are back together. They put out a marketing campaign song called Edging, right? It's a jokey fun.
Their whole marketing campaigns from today that I saw is all about like masturbation and coming, so which is very old school Blink-182. And before they got super serious. So I think they're going back to basics. I think they're going back to just having fun, being three cool dudes, jamming, writing easy songs.
Playing crappy punk rock.
Yeah, that everyone can learn, play, sing, and that's it. I hope they're not doing it. I hope they're not overcomplicating everything.
It doesn't seem like they are.
No.
I feel like they've lived. They've had serious shit. Both Mark and Travis almost died.
Yeah.
Tom left the band, went into government UFOs, gained like 80 pounds, lost it, went out with Angels and Airwaves. And now he's like, you know what? We had something really fucking good going.
Absolutely. How cool was it? Just about a year ago, I think we went to see Angels and Airwaves in Texas, in Austin. And before the show, we were walking, you, me, and Sweet Yule to go grab a bite before the show. And she turns around and says, "Oh my God, that's Tom." And we turn around and right sitting outside next to us was Tom with his wife and his crew. They were just out there having a good time, having a drink. And that was kind of cool to see Tom out there in the flesh.
In the real world.
In the real world. And then an hour later, we're seeing him on stage preaching the good word. And that was awesome. And I was like, man, I hope he goes to Blink. And look at that, a year later, boom.
And I think technology has advanced enough, right? We talk about this where you listen to Tom live with Angels and Airwaves, and he sounds unbelievable.
The latest tour, yeah.
The latest Angels tour. So it's like they're going to be using all those
auto-tune live tools.
Whatever it is, because it's just such a pleasure to hear how good it is.
Yeah, because Tom's not known for his live singing.
He's not, but
he brings the energy, so nobody cares.
He brings the energy, but when I look back at those live videos, they're really not that bad.
No.
I feel like some of the Skiba era stuff is like way worse.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Either way, it's going to be fun. You go to a concert, have a Jack and Coke.
Yeah, and to be fair, we did have Jack and Cokes when we went to see Angels and Airwaves, and it was such a vibe, and I was so hungover the next day.
Yeah, we got a little excited.
Yeah, but I don't think that live shows watched through YouTube, through a camera, do any justice to what...
you hear when
like
you're there.
When you're there, because like when we heard Skiba and Mark live,
it sounded
great, fucking amazing.
Yeah. It's when you got everyone recording on their cell phones and whatever.
Punk rock was never meant to be perfect.
No, man.
It's
punk
really
rock. You go to the show, you have a good time, you high five the people around you, you sing some songs, and that's it. You go home and wait for the next band so you can do it again.
I love it.
They're actually playing in 2 weeks. That huge show in Vegas that every band we grew up listening to is on.
Did they just get thrown onto that, or were they on it originally?
I think they just got thrown onto it. It was too much of an opportunity. Trin just texted to me, but
Okay, Trin's talking shit here. He says, "Ciao, Skiba," and then he says, "As long as it's better than Neighborhoods, we're good."
that will not be hard to beat. Neighborhoods was, we were listening to a couple songs from it the other day. While there are a couple good, like maybe 3 decent songs on there, the production, everything just felt soulless. The bandmates didn't really like each other when they made that album. So like, and you can tell, you know?
It felt like they mixed it themselves. And that's when we listen to my demos or the ones we do in studio before we send them to the mixer, it's like night and day what they come back sounding like, right? Like you need that perspective. And it's almost like, how did this even come out? Everything sounds so like flat.
It's like when you take a photo with a digital camera, like a good camera before the edit, before it goes into Lightroom, it's just like,
just
bland.
to vibe it out.
Yeah, you got to bring out those
Well, Wishing
colors.
Well is an amazing song. What are some great standout tracks from
Neighborhoods? Wishing Well would be my favorite. My second favorite would be Natives.
Okay.
Third would be Snake Charmer.
Snake Charmer is really good.
Fourth would maybe be After Midnight, but I'm not going to even say that because I don't really like that song at all.
Okay. So that's true. There are a couple standouts on that.
But like those songs are still, if you put them on their other albums, would be the worst songs on those albums.
Yeah, like,
so
I hear the phone, it rings so violently. Like that song wasn't even a single, like it was a B-side. And that song is is better than the entire Neighborhoods album.
Yeah. It's funny, that album's called Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. And their new stuff is about edging and masturbation. So I'm glad that they're going back on brand.
Well, Enema of the State.
Enema of the State is...
Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. Then they got serious with their 2003 album. And
yeah, so that's
why
why...
it got more serious, but they're going back. So Trin is on fire here, but Shervin says, Tom said, what if I was to tell you that we just made the best album of our career?
Yeah, I saw that.
But can it top self-titled? Surely not. So Shervin knows what they're talking about.
Shervin is he's good.
On the pulse.
So how do I say it? Like, I love self-titled. I was following the whole making of that album when they used to be posting like their daily vlogs before daily vlogs. Like it was like 10 years before vlogs were ever even created. They had this guy Cheetah filming everything.
Shout out Cheetah.
So that was sweet. I loved that album. I loved the making of the album. I loved the tour of that album. Feeling This is one of my favorite songs ever.
Like in general?
In general.
Wow.
I love Feeling This and I love the music video. But I still think if I had to choose my favorite Blink album, it would not be self-titled or untitled. It would be Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Yeah.
That's your favorite?
But I think his question was, do you think it's going to top the untitled album? I'm going to say no.
I think it's going to be hard because...
I'm going to say it's going to be less serious, way less serious than that one, because that one was when they started getting more serious. But no, the new one I think is going to be somewhere around between Enema of the State vibes with self-titled.
I'm feeling that. So
that's what I think. A hybrid.
I tend to agree. I always we attach memories, right, to albums, and Feeling This was like a pivotal time of our lives. Self-titled, right? When Feeling This came out, I remember Mom driving us in her minivan to school, and like
Minivan.
Like the thing we were excited most for was the next Blink single. We were playing drums in our basement.
I remember we got that album, or when I at least got that album. I think our parents were out of town and we were staying at our grandparents' house, and she had this like little Sony boombox thing, and I got the CD and I put it in there, and I was jamming to that, and I think, I can't confirm this.
I listened to it there too.
I'm gonna say something a little dirty here. I think I got my first blowjob to that album.
Whoa!
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. So next time I meet Tom, I'm gonna tell him that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's gonna like that. I've met him before. That was cool.
Maybe
It's
I'll
funny.
get my first blowjob to that album.
Yeah. Hey, Eula.
Hey, oh,
Oh. Yeah. Actually, funny little story. It was like a few years ago. I had signed up to go to a book signing in LA because I was living there, and it was at Barnes and Noble, a big bookstore that I love. And Tom was doing a signing of his new book, and I was like, "Oh, sick! I'm gonna meet Tom. This is gonna be awesome." So that was like on a Wednesday. On the Tuesday, I was at this mall, and they had another bookstore, and I liked buying books. So I'm at a bookstore, and I hear a voice next to me, and I'm like, "What?" I turn around, it's Mark Hoppus from Blink. I was not expecting to meet Mark Hoppus from Blink, who was my idol growing up. So that was really cool. So I turned around, I'm like, "Holy shit, Mark! Wow, that is so cool." I was like,
he with his son Jack?
he was with his son Jack. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "I'm buying books. It's a bookstore." I said, "Yeah, me too." I said, "Funny enough, I'm seeing your old friend Tom DeLonge," and I don't think they were good at that time. I said, "I'm seeing your old friend Tom DeLonge at the Grove at a book signing." And he's like, "Oh, that's really cool." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to tell him you say hi." He's like, "Yeah, man." And then that was it. I took a selfie with him, and that's all she wrote. Actually, I got an opportunity to take a selfie with Tom, and I said, "Can I just ask you a question instead? Instead of taking your time for a selfie?" So I asked him, what did I ask him? I asked him about Admiral Richard Byrd.
And the inner earth.
And the inner earth and what's going on in Antarctica. And he said, "You'll see it all in my new book." Indirectly, because you're not really allowed to talk about those things.
I vibe with that. Heavy.
That's my jam. Anyway, guys, thank you for having me. I was very excited to come here and talk about Blink and other things.
What, before you go, Shervin also says Hearts All Gone is decent.
Hearts All Gone is a fun song, and I love playing it on drums. Very difficult song.
How did the drums go? Like, what's the main...
Like, da, 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 da. Like, it's really fast.
Okay. So Trin ranked, he says, After Midnight, best guitar riff.
It's a shitty riff anyway.
Yeah, so Trin is in a mood tonight.
Yeah, that's where I'm actually going right after this. I am going to get in my car, drive to see Trinception or whatever his name is, and I'm going to have my way with him.
Are you serious?
I'm going to have my way with you.
You're going to see Trin after this?
Well, not to hang out, but to kick his ass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he needs it.
Yeah,
so
he
he
needs a
said
beating
rank
today.
the Blink albums. Go. So Trin, do you want to hear what he says? Or you go first?
No, okay, let's hear what Trin says.
He says, Enema of the State, 1. Self-Titled, 2. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, 3. Dude Ranch, 4. Cheshire Cat, 5. And he didn't rank the other ones.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair coming from someone like that. So I'm gonna go number 1 for me would be Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, Enema of the State, Self-Titled, Dude Ranch, Cheshire Cat, Neighborhoods, Buddha. But right between, what did I say, Dude Ranch and Neighborhoods?
Yeah.
I'll throw their Dogs Eating Dogs EP, because they had that Christmas song Boxing Day, which was amazing. They had Dogs Eating Dogs, which was great, and some other like...
That album sounded better.
That album sounded great. Neighborhood sounded like crap, but yeah, that EP was pretty good. And in the height of my drunk days, I was listening to that.
But how about the Skiba era stuff? There are a couple of good songs
I forgot about... No, Blink-182 California album is amazing. So, yeah, I forgot the Skiba era stuff. So if I'll rank...
Do you like Skiba stuff more than Cheshire Cat? If you were ranking them? Probably, right?
Yeah. I mean, Cheshire Cat doesn't have that many songs I like. It has Benoit Balls and Wasting Time, which are both amazing. But no, from the Skiba stuff, I can't remember the names of all the songs, but California was an amazing album. And their second one...
Kings of the Weekend is on that, right?
Yeah, Kings of the Weekend. She's Out of Her Mind was a great song. San Diego, California. Like all the... Yeah, pull up the...
It's a concept album.
It wasn't a concept album. It was just a new member. So it was different.
Well, no, everything was about California, wasn't it?
Oh, I guess.
Blink-182 California. Where's the album? There it is. So...
Yeah, just name the songs and we'll say...
Cynical.
Shitty.
Bored to Death.
Good.
She's Out of Her Mind.
Fun.
Los Angeles.
Experimental and great with the best bridge of the album.
Which one is Los Angeles?
Los Angeles. Wake me when the night...
Oh, yeah, with that nice bass thing. Okay, so Sober.
No.
Built This Pool.
Nope.
That's like a fun, stupid song. No Future.
It's not bad, yeah.
Home is Such a Lonely Place.
Not bad.
Kings of the Weekend.
Great.
Teenage Satellites.
No.
Left Alone.
Great. Big chorus, Skiba.
Yeah, Skiba's awesome.
Yeah.
Rabbit Hole.
No.
San Diego.
Great.
The Only Thing That Matters.
Very fun.
California.
Amazing.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Terrible. But then they had their deluxe album, which had a great song called Last Train Home and Parking Lot. Parking Lot has one of the best bridges
Yes.
on all Blink albums, which is just huge. And it's actually Skiba singing it. And it's very good.
Okay, so on 9, we got The First Time,
I like it, but I don't love it.
Happy Days,
Lame.
Heaven,
Meh.
Dark Side.
Good song. I used to hate it actually. And the more I listen to it, it's a great song.
Wow, like Bored to Death has like 140 million streams. And the biggest one on here, Dark Side, has 50 million.
Mm-hmm.
I Really Wish I Hated You, 50 million.
No, I don't like that one.
Runaway is the song I was thinking about. I love that song.
Yeah, Runaway that was a standout song on their latest album.
How about Blaming It on My Youth?
No.
Blaming It.
No.
Generational Divide.
Nope.
Really Wish I Hated You. Did we say that?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Pin the Grenade.
No.
Hey, Shervin, thanks for hanging out. On some emo shit.
No.
Hung Over You.
Nope. No, that album was pretty shitty. But you know what? It's okay. The latest Angels and Airwaves album was also pretty shitty.
Well, there were some, I find like some of their best, catchiest songs were on that album though. The singles were great.
Kiss and Tell was great. Yeah, they had a few good songs, but Angels is still
It's a
like an
vibe.
experimental vibe. Like on all their albums they released, I'd say half the songs I usually don't even listen to, but the ones I like, I really love.
So RS is saying, Robin over here,
Mm-hmm.
is it odd that I have never heard a single Blink-182 song?
Jesus Christ, what are you even
shit.
doing here?
Whoa, Robbie also has never heard a Blink-182 song.
Oh my God.
Well, you
Okay.
guys, look, honestly,
Hold
you
on,
might not listen to me anymore if
Yeah.
you find Blink.
Okay, can I make them a quick like 6-song list? Right?
Five songs.
Five songs you need to listen to. We'll do 5 songs each because they might differ.
She said she didn't even know Travis Barker had a band.
So Travis Barker got famous because of Blink-182. Like that was the reason he became so huge was for Blink. The reason I started playing drums was from Travis Barker. The reason I decided to change my life was after I read Travis Barker's book.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean change your life?
Like stop drinking. And when I started like relaxing on the weekends instead of drinking.
yeah,
I
so
would
when
only
you
drink during the week.
you wouldn't come over to my house Friday nights or Saturday mornings
Yeah,
or
and wake
Saturday
up-
afternoons?
No.
Or Sunday mornings?
No, I cherished my weekends and my downtime. So anyway, 5 songs for me that I think you should hear. What's My Age Again?
What's My Age Again? I'll write it down.
Okay, so What's My Age Again? The Rock Show. It's about falling in love with a girl at a rock show. Everyone wants that. What's My Age Again? The Rock Show.
Well,
My dog.
for
is
those who have
barking.
never listened to Blink, 1, What's My Age Again?
The Rock Show.
2, Rock Show.
Honestly, Adam's song, if you want a slower song,
Oh, yes.
is a beautiful song about when you come home from tour and like there's nothing there for you and you just can't wait to go back.
I thought it was a suicide song.
Everyone did, but it's not.
Okay.
So let's say
We have What's My Age Again? Rock Show, Adam song. Come on, damn it.
I don't say you need to hear Damn It. It's not gonna make you like Blink, let's say, but it's got high energy.
I'm putting it in.
Yeah, Damn It's fine. What else would you say?
Is Essential Feeling This?
Yeah, Feeling This. That's such a good song.
And Shervin here has another stat. Fun fact, for some reason, Dogs Eating Dogs has been removed from Spotify and Amazon Music.
Interesting. That's weird. Would you say All the Small Things? I don't really love that song, but it's their biggest song of all time.
I think for those, okay, Shervin, it must be a country thing because Dogs Eating Dogs is on my Spotify.
Yeah, we're in Canada, Canada.
Um,
Let's see.
well, Feeling Vingas. And I'm sure for those who never heard Blink, if they heard All the Small Things, they'd be like, oh, that's Blink.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, I know that song.
And I was really influenced by Blink in my sound. I don't know, Dre, when you listen to my music, do you hear Blink? Or kind of, or not really?
Yeah, I do a little bit, but yeah, because I know that Blink is just ingrained into your soul. By the way, I'm at like 10 people who want to buy your car.
Okay, so think about this is time travel right here. My brother's been saying, look, we're moving to the States. I don't think you should bring your car. I think you should sell it here and get a new car there.
Yeah.
And so he took a picture of my car. Did you even?
Well, I had a picture of it. Yeah.
He had a picture of the Jeep.
Put it on my Instagram.
He
my
put it
car
on his Instagram, and now 10 people want to buy it right now.
Yeah.
Abundance meditations.
Yeah, I could have listed it online, but I put an old picture of it. I said, hey, I'm putting it for a little bit under market value. I want to get rid of it quick. And people are like messaging me, call me right now. I want it. Give it to me. Yeah. Even Janet was like, hey, don't take that 37 offer there.
Oh, no?
No, she said, if you do that, I'll buy it from you. She's like, but you can get more.
Whoa, look, the things are driving up.
You can get more. So
42.5, what do you think?
she said, look, I can probably get 43, 44 for it if you wait like a month, if you give me a month. I said, sure, but
We actually need a month.
I said what I'd rather
George
I'd
Manaris, what
rather
did he
make-
say?
I'd rather make that money quicker. So I said I listed it at 40, wanting to get rid of it in the next week or two.
Well, look at that. We got 10. We're loading up here. There's a bidding war going on.
Yeah, especially when you owe some to the bank, but it means you're going to get a decent check after that, so we can blow it all on weird things.
Yeah.
Or
like
just-
Ferraris.
Yeah,
That time travel money is insane. I
Yeah.
don't even know what to do with it, fellow time travelers.
an extra $10,000 buy you a nice Ferrari, right?
That's $10,000. Give me a Ferrari.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice
maybe-
model car.
Maybe a 1930.
Yeah, who knows?
Supply and demand drive with Dre, Alex Trin said. Okay, so do you want to hear Trins?
Yeah, what's Trins? His essentials.
He said, how is Anthem Part 2, online songs, first date, happy holidays, story of a lonely guy, the rock show, stay together for kids, Regardless abandon, every time I look for you, better than dumpweed, don't leave me, aliens exist, going away to college, what's my age again, dysentery, Gary Adams song, all the small things, the party song, and Mutt.
Look, he's not wrong,
Ultimate cap.
but also I put that into how I was feeling, what age I was, what I was doing when I was listening to Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. And that reminds me straight of Arizona, of spending my summers there skateboarding and doing punk rock stuff. When Enema of the State came out, while those songs may be even better, I was in 6th grade and it reminds me of my like Greek school dance. So the vibes when I was listening to Take Off Your Pants was
Were they this
better.
vibe?
Exactly. This song reminds me of those times.
Yeah. And when I was your age, when you loved Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, I was listening to Enema. I was
Yeah.
in high school.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Enema for me
Is high
and
school.
Trin hits harder.
Yes, I was still a little shit in elementary school.
Yeah, listening to bouzouki music.
Yeah. Speaking of things, the last 3 or 4 years, I've been listening to a band called The Story So Far, which I absolutely love. It's a little heavier, but
Very melodic, but like almost Andrew WK punk.
yeah. So I've been listening to them, more like post-hardcore punk rock music, and boom. When they announced the tour, they said The Story So Far is playing. And then I'd say the last 3 or 4 months, I've been listening to a band called Turnstile. And boom, not only is Blink playing, but Turnstile, which is the grooviest, and The Story So Far are playing. Also Rise Against, but I don't give a shit about them.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, Trin just said something. He said, it's a no-brainer. The car will be sold in 3 years for 20 Bitcoin. Collector item, OG time traveler car.
That is the time traveler
This
OG
used to
car.
belong to MISCHO.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Shervin says, I'm in the UK. Okay. Very cool. All right, brother. So this has been great. Honestly, I like the format of this. It's been a tight hour. Thank you for joining us and talking Blink. You're very knowledgeable.
Cool.
You're a great co-host,
hey,
pretty much.
you know, I was just out here having a good time.
You got the vibe. Rabbi did say earlier that you are psychic.
Me?
Yeah, that you are psychic. You don't know it, but you are.
Oh, well, thank you, Ravi.
Yeah, it was early on in the thing, but yes.
Okay.
Rabbi is connected to the fifth dimension things.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I like that. So I'll see you in the 5th somewhere. Now that
Exact-
we're connected through the digital waves.
Exactly. So RS, see you later. Shervin, have a good one. Trin, have a good one. Eula, Billy Dewar, thanks for hanging out. I
Billy
hope
Dewar.
I hope the lag in the stream got better. If not, well, it's going to be what it is. But,
I'll probably see you guys all in about a month in a very different setting.
yeah, it'll probably be a very epic setting. We're going to go in where the parallels are strong.
Oh, yeah, where the sun is shining.
Yes. So that was fantastic, brother. Once again, thanks for hanging out.
Hey, happy to be here, man.
And this was great. So, fellow time travelers, Blink-182 is coming. They are.
And the reason why MISCHO is MISCHO is because of Blink-182. So without Blink-182, there would be no MISCHO.
There would be no MISCHO. I'd be like a Marshall Mathers LP kind of guy.
Yeah, he'd be rapping for sure.
I'd be like Machine Gun Kelly.
All right, guys.
All
Have
right,
a
everybody.
wonderful, wonderful time.
Take it easy, everyone.
Take it, eater.
Take it eater.
Stick it